Day 2, we're cranking at it. Today I'm going to take out the battery box to fix up some wires and stuff behind here. And then what she's going to get done. What are you doing today?
I'm currently screwing down these damn bolts that go into the gasket.
Exhaust manifold. That's what she's doing. Whatever the hell that part is. She's doing whatever the hell that part requires. Those hard bolts underneath.
I got tiny hands for that.
Yeah, I haven't been able to film a lot of this stuff because it does require 2 hands and I only have 1 hand. And then she has her hands deep in the engine as well. So we wind up ripping off the cowl because we lost a flathead thing back there because, you know, I don't have flatheads, so we use socket flatheads. It's totally fine. It works out as well. So we have the battery thing out. We were able to finally get the vacuum lines put together back there. So a lot has happened back here. It's a little bit difficult trying to get the pliers. I don't have even the right tools, guys. This is really DIY stuff, honestly. Got the heater core wire put to the block as well. What else have we done? What have you done?
I threadlocked.
She put dreadlock all over the whole entire thing, right?
Yeah,
so all the bolts are dreadlocked?
Just the bolts at the bottom and trying to uncapping the
manifold bolts, right?
Yeah.
But those are being tough.
But they're really tough. Yeah, I think they're threadlocked themselves. That's why they're hard to undo. And I don't really
also
have
the
the
heat.
other end. Yeah.
Yeah. When we got this head, it did come with the studs already in there. You guys seen previously, I was trying to point her to this, but basically they're stuck in like this. So we're gonna try to just take these off. So we can salvage the bolts at least, so we can just get the manifold under the car, and then obviously we're going to torque down everything else. So today's going to be a short video. We're only here for a couple hours. There's not much to do left on the car. We are waiting on the cam carrier gasket coming in from Dicor. So I was going to purchase one from Mopar, but he's going to send one out for free. Get the cam carrier on, then we get the cam on. Our valve cover thing right here, and then right down there is a multi-air and the cam. So that's all inside the car. That's already taken apart. I am going to take the multi-air off. Again, I just put it there so I don't lose any of the bolts, misplace anything. Once the car does get fixed, we'll be taking it out. So time has come to the end. We did get a lot done today. That didn't seem like it, but honestly we did. I'm probably gonna run to Home Depot and get some bolts. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for part 3. We get that cam gasket in, get the timing done, freaking maybe even start the car. See what parts we can get on today. What are you doing right now?
I am gonna play music, but I am taking off the wheels on Penny right now.
Alright, another collaboration of videos. Now this is throwing back to last year when the car first had blown up. During that time I did order R1 Concept brakes. And yes, Happy had her appearance here on the channel a year before. Since recently she has been seen in the background and everything, but she probably won't be back on the camera facing it, but she will be the one holding the camera. So that's always helpful. This was her first brake job all the way around. I had her do the brakes. At that time I was fixing parts inside the engine, or at least I was doing something else because I had a severe injury on my left hand, not allowing me to touch anything dirty. There was, if you guys seen in the recent videos, a scar on my finger, and there was just too much going on. I could not get myself hands on with this, but luckily I had to teach her and she learned how to put on brakes. Right over here you can see the difference between the brake pads. The R1 Concepts are super thick compared to the stock Abarth ones. They're kind of thin. Then again, they are worn out. This was like a year owning the vehicle, and after some canyon runs, of course, a good brake job was needed. Right over here, she was putting in the brake pads, just seeing how they would fit, testing them. Now these brake rotors, when they shipped them out to me, you guys see later on in the video, the rear ones were the wrong ones, so I had to reship them out over and over again just to get the correct brake rotors. R1 Concepts is really helpful, and they actually get back really quick. Now when I did all these videos, guys, I have, like, this is now me progressing later on in the YouTube live. So luckily at the very end there isn't so much audio of music being played over the audio of my voice. So you'll be able to hear a lot more mechanic works and a lot more instructions. Right here is what I was talking about with the wrong rotor, and it didn't even have the area to be held into the hub. So right over here, pointing that out once again. So we had to just put on the stock ones, and this actually, the caliper had froze on me, so I had to reopen it and redo some stuff in order for the car to run correctly. So even though I know this video is majority a voiceover in the beginning, there is going to be a lot more raw audio that I did leave, and I believe that these videos had got copyrighted because in this video right here, Happy was actually playing music in the background, and I did not pick that up until, of course, I had rewatched it while editing it today with you guys. And at that moment I should have known, like, hey, this time I had the iPhone, so it wasn't good quality for the mic, but it still managed to pick up the smallest sound ever, which obviously returned into a copyright issue. The audio that I was using back in the day was absolutely no problem. The copyright was fine, everything was good, but I believe it was just the background music that Happy was playing during that day. It was funny to see right here, you can see her face, she was kind of like, let me fix the car already.
Get the engine mount out of here. After that, then we're gonna get the head bolts out of here, Loctite everything, get the new hose clamps onto the back right there, and then the new one that's gonna be right here as well. So I'm gonna get all those back on the car, including the one for the intake. You can see the ripped hose, that's from the previous head. So it looks pretty clean back up here. Probably gonna give everything gasket goop all over, you know, various sides of the head, just enough so a new gasket can stick on. So when we place the head onto the block, whatever you want to call it, there won't be any problems of it slipping around or anything like that. She's doing the spark plugs currently, and what I'm doing over here, I have the cruising speed throttle body spacer. I'm gonna install this spacer, and just gonna take apart these spark plugs and put in the new ones. So let's get it done. Alright guys, so now to keep you updated, we did get that spacer on there, so looking nice and clean. Got all the same size bolts all on there. Majority of the intake is all put together. Once we get the engine mount, this mounts the motor mount to the car and the engine to the car. So once we get this giant aluminum block off, then we can put it inside the car, get all the hoses reassembled. Now the reason why we are taking this off instead of just leaving it on there, the timing belt does have to run through it. So in order to do the timing, we had to take off this spacer anyway. We are going to put it back on when we put the car back together, but we're only going to put a couple of bolts. So that way we don't have to take the head off again when we get the can carrier gasket in. We'll catch you guys whenever. Yo! I come up to the house. Look at that big old box. God damn. German manufacturing. 9. Bruh. Look at them German colors. Straight up from Germany. Let's go. Get this box right here. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Woo! This is exciting. Catch you guys in the morning for unboxing video. And it's going to be something exciting. So stay tuned. Hit that subscription button if you haven't. And yeah, man. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Rise and shine. Sun ain't the only thing shining this morning. Let's crack open this box over here. Competition intercooler. You guys already know what's going on with this box. So if you guys haven't seen this video right behind me right here, Penny part 1, it's when the car blew up. Car blew up again. Keep you guys updated with everything. The car blew up again. Turbo seals. This guy right here had a previous diverter spacer on there, and the spacer created too much boost, therefore blew the seal clean. All the oil was leaking in the intercoolers and everything. So what better way to fix the intercooler problem than buying a whole new intercooler from Germany? Shout out to Elite Racing Company. They did help me out organize this all together. This package was really hard to get because obviously California, don't want to say too much because you know all the secret cops out there. But being in California is very hard to get parts like this. I did get it. It was a process, but it's here now. I had to pay a lot of extra money for shipping, but enough of me talking. Let's get cracking. Oh, are we still stuck? 1, 2. Wow. We are a beautiful intercooler. Sheesh, it's bags. Here. Let's go deeper. Go deeper. I love this packaging actually. This is really cool stuff. Sealed air. Already see something right here. This bolts straight onto the frame of the car. So this is the brackets for it. Real nice deal. Ooh, we got some stuff on the side over here. Before we get into the main part, I'll show you guys this real quick. Looks like they have provided us with a bunch of stuff here. If any of my German Fiat followers or anybody over there, let me know what this means. I think it's packaged very nice. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, come here. Let me show you guys this. Sheesh, look at that. Bent form silicone hoses right there, specifically designed for a lower car like mine so they won't be hitting the ground. I was originally going to go with ATM intercoolers, but Wagner is the same as that kind of like style. Oh yeah. That is our Wagner thing, and not to be salty to an old friend of mine, they provided hardware. Wagner Tuning High Performance Intercooler. This baby is thick, guys. I absolutely love this. You can see right here in the very back. Let me turn this guy around real quick. You can see right here, this side's gonna go right up in there, like so. I'm not gonna put it on there because, you know, I'm scared of just damage everything. I want everything to look nice. Then this one right here is gonna go right underneath, straight up in the turbo. Right in the bottom of this guy right here. Just like that. So you can see, and the cool thing about this, don't want to be salty to that guy, but these actually fit nice and snug. So you can see right there, don't want to shove it too far in. Perfectly. The little lip goes right in, and you can see that mound right there where it stops it at. So really nice engineering from Wagner. Now, we're probably gonna get a little clips of these things just to show you guys more in detail of all the magnificent welding and everything. Then after that, we're gonna go check out the next surprise.
Alright, Penny from the future, just kind of showing you guys how exactly this intercooler was all welded together and how beautiful the work was. Overall, this intercooler was really good quality. There was only one thing that I didn't know, that this intercooler is only for the European Fiat. So the European Fiat comes with a spacer for the stock intercoolers. However, though in the US, they do not supply that. Instead, it's a little plastic spacer. That is, of course, what those little shiny mounts are on the right side of the screen there. That is the brackets that they supply, and that bolt straight into the subframe, into the rad support. Now to address another thing really quick, the beginning of the video, once again, this thing never puts them in the right order, and I forget to check 100% because I'm just trying to get this out there. The videos, part 2 was in the beginning, part 1 is in the next. So yes, I did get the car all put together in the first time. And if you guys seen the rest of the videos on there, you know the car didn't start, but it's because I had the starter pigtail unplugged. And I didn't know that until part 3. But cool intercooler, cool work done to it. The truck now, and you know, we're gonna head out to the U-Haul place to get the trailer. So we'll catch you guys at that place. Alright, here at this tow place, they ain't the best kind of people. They're really rude over here, but gonna get this little trailer hooked up. And yeah, let's see what happens. Alright guys, so our trailer is hitched, a little tiny orange tire well. This place, like I said, it's not the best of places. People are really rude. They close at 5. There's no way I'm gonna get all the way into the middle of the map, which is in Bloomfield, to get what we're about to get. But we're gonna come back here and hopefully just return this thing in one piece. So this is a whole other day. This is the next day. Now this is back in April because they had nothing but showers. Lots of showers, lots of rain. And I drove all the way to Bloomfield, California to where I DM'd somebody on OfferUp, and they had a Fiat 500 turbo model. And previously before it had sports style rear bumper, front bumper, and the wing. Now I know that the Fiat 500 Turbo also comes with the body kit, but this was a sport. That's what they told me before. So it's a good luck for me anyway, because I got an Abarth kit for my mom. All right, after a nice 3-hour drive in the middle of nowhere, we're out here. It is raining hella hard, so this is gonna suck. But rain or shine, the show must go on, right guys? I don't know how I'm gonna cross this river over here. I did not bring the rain boots, so I don't even know which house the guy is in. Let me see how I can get across. Okay, so the house was not a bust. I talked to some guy and he told me to meet the other guy. This is kind of sketchy already. Meet a guy for another guy. But he told me to meet that guy in the back. So I guess that's what we're gonna do, is pull the truck around and go into the back. All right, here we are. Sitting in all of this glory and dirt and everything. Does have that turbo style front end. Might just be a body kit that he put on a pop, to be honest. But we'll find out right now. Something else I noticed around this guy's shop. He's got this beautiful thing sitting under a coverage. It's a whole shop. It's crazy. Oh, I think it's beautiful. But got all these construction cars out here. There's a Fiat right there. Ooh, moment of truth, and it is a turbo model. Okay, let's go. Hella dusty. 140,000 miles. It was a white car before, but they painted it all black. Turn it to the left a little. Rockabye, baby. Alright guys, so we got the cash. We got the key right there. You already know. It's about to go down. On to the next project right here, guys. Let's get it. Oh yeah, guys. You already know it. Look at her. She's looking up at us like, who are you guys? Don't have a mustache, but loaded up, guys. Let's see. Let's see what happens with this car. All right, guys. So you see, we're over there at that barnyard. They had some really cool cars. The Caddy or the Chevy, he was selling for 15 grand. But got our second Fiat Keep right there. One Abarth, one Sport, another one to the family. The car, it does, upon inspection, it does have some front end damage. They replaced the bumpers to the Abarth style bumpers. They're originally Sport style. They did screw in the side skirts. The car was previously white. And yeah, stay tuned to the next part, guys, and that's when we're gonna start digging in and putting all the parts from one car onto the next. So it is just a little montage of, you know, the car when it was sitting over there at that barnyard. They had just painted everything freshly black, as you guys heard earlier, and it's weird because it has a pop style exhaust, but then again, this is a 2013. It's one of the older models, so very confusing exhaust on this vehicle, down to it having a turbo. So a lot of questions. Can it be a GQ edition? I'm not too sure what it was before. Now that car is somewhere in the bottom of the ocean. No, I'm kidding. They towed it from my house, and from there I don't know exactly what they did from it. Sadly, I really wanted to get the quarter panel off and do some custom work with it, but didn't have enough time, money, or resources. Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome to the channel as well if you're just joining along. So this is just a quick recap of me pulling apart my 2013 Fiat 500 Sport. That vehicle was equipped with many different parts that I had donated towards my mom's build, a 2012 Fiat 500. One of the first few models of Fiats that originally came out in 2012.
in this video, guys. Of course, you'll see me do the entire interior and exterior swap of not only her car, but also the spare car, putting everything back together, and of course, switching around all the wheels and even down to the key fobs. I hope you guys do enjoy that content out there, and please hit that subscription button, hit the like button, help your boy out grow in 2023. I do want to mention on as well, this video will be a little bit of a stretch, guys, so grab some popcorn and of course enjoy that content. I did have the neighbors called Environmental Protection Agency on me, but on to the intro. Let's get it. All right, good morning, guys. So it is the next day here. It's nice and sunshiny. Thank goodness it's no more rain. So we're gonna be turning this car right here.
So I think this is gonna be the last time you guys hear from me in the future. This was my mom's car before I actually worked on it. Yes, I worked on this car in the rain to get this to where it's at. And it was a pain because it was wet, it was cold, it was 3 in the morning. And I did it all in the inside of the vehicle. So a lot of humid, sticky air. Obviously no windows open because of the rain. But I'm glad my mom loved the vehicle. It is still a piece of work. Of course, once my car gets to where it's gotta go, definitely I will be painting her car and getting it 100%. Where maybe it's all black, maybe I'll paint it to the original red color perhaps, but it's all in the later on future, of course. And as long as my mom car takes her to point A to point B safely, that's all she cares about, and that's what I care about.
Into this.
So I lied, sorry. This is the last one, I promise. This is a roller that I took the night that I fixed everything. So in the next 30 minutes that are gonna be played out, guys, is gonna be me just kind of putting the whole entire car together. And once again, I do upload this for my own like memories, and also I can rewatch it and relearn from it. So if you guys want to watch the next 30 minutes of me putting everything together, stay tuned for that one. I promise you it's very informative and it's very educating, especially if you were getting into the Fiat world and wondering what part goes where. And comment down below if you also need help. I do a lot on these Fiats. I understand a lot of these things, even down to stuff that isn't really out there. So comment down below if you need help working on these Fiats. My mom loved the car, even though yes, it's mismatched color. It will eventually be one full solid color. And this was a lot of fun to do. I wish I had a lot more time, but given that I don't have a garage or the proper space, I had to quickly do this and get it done, give her car back, and I think she enjoyed it a lot.
If only were that easy. But let's go ahead and get at it, start wrenching everything out. I already have all the interior done. Alright guys, so the terminals kind of just slip off. So I guess this is one thing that was wrong with my mom's car. Thank goodness I'm addressing it because I'll be able to play with that a little later on. Let's head inside now that this is all done. This is what I was talking about, guys, before. Coming a little closer inside the hole here. So this little piece inside here, you guys can see where my fingers are at. Come on, Fiat, why you gotta make such a cheap plastic part? Tell me how. You guys can see the gap with my finger right here. How is this thing even supposed to be in there? It doesn't make any sense. No tools necessary to take this thing off. Alright guys, so I had to turn the light off because man, it is boiling hot with that, what is this, the RYOB flashlight thing. I gotta go get my Husky thing. It is charged, but I didn't hella charge it. Just to take a quick breather. After this, we're gonna hit up the center console area and switch everything in that area all black. So it's going to be black AC, black radio, black vents, and then obviously my mom's glove box is broken, so I'm going to fix that. So I'm gonna take a little 10-second breather and then hop back in and start switching everything else. All right, so much has happened, guys.
the second time this truck has passed by. Can I just work on my car in peace? There's always something happening, man. And for crying out loud, it's freaking raining. Like, go home, bro. Don't need to be on the road. I mean, I am home, basically. I'm just on the street, in the car, in my mom's car, really. I'm just trying to do some work, bro. Look, now he's reversing. What the hell? This is dangerous, guys. Can I help you, Doug? Yeah, fly away, man. Chevy Silverado, guys. It's raining, man. It's March Madness for sure. But you know what? We're just gonna keep on going on, even though it's raining. You know, I'll probably catch you guys in the morning. And well, of course, I already have this already taken apart. Just need to put the headliner on, get the other side taken apart, and yeah. All right, good morning. So it is the next day. I did get everything buttoned up. There isn't no oh crap handle in there because this one doesn't. Actually, it's weird. This is a 2012 Fiat 500. The one, all these parts came from a 2013 Fiat 500 Sport, and there's some little gap right here with the gasket stuff, but I'm gonna fix that. It's raining and pouring. I hate how it's always happening, man. But I got everything buttoned up. Everything came from a 2013 Fiat 500. I did keep a traditional of a nice little white stud, just for my mom's sake. This is her vehicle. I absolutely destroyed it with the rain, but the door cards aren't. They're gonna be changed around shortly. All right, so I just want to throw this clip in. Basically, I am taking apart the fascia area of one of the old head units. So the black head unit did not have a dim light, and I don't know the cause of it, but in order to get the black look for the vehicle in which I am trying to go for, I am simply going to remove all the little bolts here. After that, I'm going to put the face, just the face, onto the old head unit, and I'll show you guys how it looks after. Alright guys, so with all the bolts out, it should just relatively just slide right on out. And when sometimes what goes wrong is the dimmer stops working because one of the solders on here got weak or something else. But I used to do phone repair. I still do phone repair, so it's very similar to this. So let's go ahead and get the exterior done. Alright, so really quick, what I did was I just released the panel, unplugged a few plugs. Currently right now I'm unplugging this one right here, so I'm putting you guys down real quick. There we go. Simple as that. So now all the plugs are out. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and now all the plugs are out. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and sneak them down through and then take this hatch off. Alright, just like that. She's off the hinges. This girl's off the hooks. I'm gonna do this with one hand here. Probably not. There we go. It's a little stuck. Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah, guys. Independent over here. Don't mind my mom's mess, alright? But damn. Hatch with no hatch, that looks so funny.
I know these headlights are damaged. I'm gonna give her mine in due time, but these are kind of like black and smoked out, so they kind of temporarily fixed this thing when I got this car. I did take acknowledge of that, but just to go along with the whole entire theme of this car, I'm just gonna leave them on for now. But you guys can see her previous hatch was like messed up, and I'm gonna spot weld. I'm gonna get all this out and then put the one from this one over there, but can't do that today because I don't have the drill bits for spot weld drilling, question mark. But yeah, let me get everything out, and then after that, catch you guys in the front of the car.
So you get the bottom of the fucking car.
Right, what seemed to be exactly taking forever took only, well, you guys are gonna see in the time lapse, really only about 15 minutes of work though. So these wheels went to these guys. These are originally mine, but my mom's messed them up really bad, hitting those California potholes. And actually, let's see here, there's a whole entire crack in the wheel. Jesus Christ. So took off my stocks, put them on this car because this car still needs wheels, and then put these wheels onto my mom's car because they have a lot more spokes, so hopefully they're a lot more stronger, so she doesn't wreck them. The side skirts now, these ones are drilled in. I'm not going to do it with my mom's. I'm going to give her my side skirts when I do get the 595 Scudera side skirts for mine, and those come out a little bit right here, giving it a more aggressive look on that bottom half. But yeah, it's getting windy, so After me chatting, I'm gonna get these wheels swapped out, and then we're gonna get the doors and fenders swapped out, and then you guys are gonna see the reveal of my mom's car. So let's stop talking and get wrenching. All right, guys. So I have decided to go ahead and just take off the entire wiring harness. It's pretty crazy how that works out. It's just a little clamp right back here. I just moved this guy a little bit back. Now I'm gonna put it back into place. So it looks like OEM. Currently right now, I'm trying to go ahead and take off bolts right here. Just to get this door off. And all my tools, they get rusty overnight because of the rain and everything. Gotta love the rain. But yeah, let's see what bolt size that's going to be. I got a 15 right there. I can see that this door was taken off before. Like I said. Nope. All right. Let's see if I can do this one hand. Nope. I'm trying to think of a way, but I'm gonna put you guys down and then trying to get this door off. Dang. This door is like 50 pounds, man. I cannot wait until I get my carbon fiber doors because that thing is like heavy. It's like holding up the whole jack. But this is pretty insane to see this Fiat with no doors. Hey, off-road Fiat. I mean, this doesn't have tags, so might as well. Who knows? But I got it off. Makes it easier to access the fenders. And the reason why I can explain to you guys, we were gonna take this one off because they had keyed my mom's doors. And also I could repaint this, you know, call it a day, but just for the time's sake, because she does need a new fender here. She was hit on the right side and hit right here. I can do some bondo there, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. You guys can see it was also dented in right here. You know, this car is about 8 years old. Well, 2012, it's about 11 years old. She owned it for only 8 years and got hit a few times on the right side. Mine is all on the left side, so all my damage is on the left side. I got a new left fender on mine, but we're gonna go ahead and just replace the doors, fenders, put the side skirts on, and then hopefully that is it. Yeah, and you know, like, I need to get this done as soon as possible because my mom needs her car, and you know, it's just I don't have nowhere else to work on it. I don't have a house or a yard or anybody else that I can do it to. And you know, all the body parts done. It's been raining on me. I've been literally covered in rain the last day. Today is just kind of like muscle it down, get it done, you know. It's been kind of hard, you know, and like I said, it's just a matter of time because the cops, the first day of getting this car, they're trying to tow it on me because I had expired tags. And literally, I just bought it the next morning. I put it on the street because, like I said, I can't put it in the yard. The manager's cuckoo. Right here, yeah, right here. And I've been fixing my cars before. I mean, I don't know who's been complaining about me. Yeah. I'm not disturbing anybody. You can see there's no power tools. There's no banging or anything, nothing excessive. So it's nothing crazy that I'm doing around here. Like I said, I'm not doing any engine work right now. I'm just doing body work, which is fenders and doors. You know, so it's a hard car to work on. But you know, I do it, and I do that at my mom's garage, well, my mom's apartment. But since then, I haven't been able to do engine work over there because they got a new landlord, and that new landlord is worse than here. So it's a lot harder to work on the cars, you know. And I really do wish I can buy a warehouse so I could just store these things, and I don't have to get rid of this car, and I can keep it like a potential engine swap, you know, do something extreme and crazy with it. Obviously, it's going to cost a lot of money, but you know, that would have been the goal to go with, but I don't have time, space, or money. And you know, it's going, you know. Just recently we hit 300 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. One of my videos topped off at it's on the other car. And you know, just recently we hit 12K views on a lowrider event that I went to recently. So it's going, it's you know, it's doing its thing right now, and you know, it's just a matter of beside the car. That's actually the brand that I own. I know that oil pan is out, but it's not used, okay? That's from the sitting inside the car and everything. I haven't been able to use that. So all my oil is not done here on the streets. It's strictly just done at my mom's when I had the time there. Now, yeah, exactly. A-Barth. So, yeah, that's that. You know, like I said, I'm not doing anything crazy right now, sir. I understand, you know, with everybody freaking out, you know, but I'm not like trying to damage the earth. Oh, this sucks, guys. So, had a whole entire conversation. Now, hopefully, you know, I got all my business stuff and everything on the cars. So hopefully they don't give me a ticket, but we'll find out. But anyway, removing this fender real quick. After this fender is done, stupid neighbors, man. You really gotta hate neighbors sometimes. Some neighbors are good, some neighbors aren't, but it is what it is. Dear Fiat company, you guys suck because you decided to go ahead and use some seam sealer all along the sides. Thank you for giving me such a hard time in doing this repair. Alright guys, so to keep you updated with everything, yes, I did take out the headlights again, and I'm gonna put them back on just because I wanted to clean up and also get the fender off. Like I said from before, Fiat does offer a lot of seam sealer for the door seals. They put on the side skirt. I actually am not going to drill into it. I'm only going to drill into that one thing because that's what there previously, and then I'm going to put something in the front. There is 2 screws underneath holding it from there, and then I'm just going to bolt these up really quick, just some BS stuff. But my camera's about to die, but like I said guys, I kind of just want to get this done. Alright, with my mom here with the epic looking hoodie. Go ahead and just walk backwards as best as you can.
Walk backwards?
I got you. I'll show you.
Now let's go ahead and walk over here.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Oh.
I was like,
Twins, Basil, twins. Well, look at the front end.
wait. Which one is it?
It's that one.
It's that one.
Look at the interior, dude.
It's the black one.
Wait.
I'm still in the middle of putting the window motor together, obviously, and I gotta adjust the right door just a little bit. But other than that, she's all done. Still runs and everything. Whenever I get my carbon fiber badges, I'll put the Barth badge in the front end.
My eyes didn't want to open.
Thoughts?
Wow.
Look at open the door. Look inside. Look at the little spoiler on the back.
Oh, cute.
And you have the Barth rear bumper as well.
I go, wait a minute. I got a bear back here now.
Yeah, don't worry, we can scrape that thing off.
He goes, when I was fucking thinking, like, I seen 3 more cars.
All black interior, black headliner, black pillars. You even got black in the rear.
That's not my fault.
You're also, look at your shift knob thingy.
Work done by.
Your shift knob thing is actually custom.
Did somebody find the cookies?
It's a manual transmission style,
Sitting there.
but it's not manual, obviously.
Oh, they're new. You want them? You see your headrest too?
I'm so speechless, you guys.
Wait, is it an auto?